presentation on my software platform, and this is for Business Communications 3213. Okay, and I shall begin. Now, first we'll go ahead and start off with the project proposal. Now, I'm proposing this project to management of Security Compliance Associates. What we are doing here is we're looking at operations inefficiency related to report generation and finalization for presentation to our clients. Now, what we do here is we gather information, we do an assessment of the information technology controls and based on government regulations, and then we do a physical assessment, and we look at based on regulations like GLBA and HIPAA and whatnot, and then we generate a report. Generally, this takes a while to complete. We might be able to do 2 assessments a month. The problem with this is we have late reports, time restrictions, there's manual errors, and we're losing competitors, or losing business to competitors because we are taking a while to complete these reports. It's all done in Excel and Word and Visio and PowerPoint and Project. The problem with that is exactly like this picture says. Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning. So what I propose is that instead of manually doing everything, instead of the auditors going through and manually doing every little detail, of course the assessments will have to be done by an auditor. That's regulated by the government. However, what could be done is incorporating new policies and procedures to where every auditor is required to formulate the same report except with different findings. Oftentimes our auditors like to add their own style and whatnot into it, and it's not uniform. Now, the success factors that we have if we were to incorporate new policies and procedures in the new software platform is manager adopts a uniform procedure, management agrees to an appropriate investment, employees are properly trained, quick and easy rollover from old to new. Those are our success factors. And what I mean by that is we adopt everything at once, but we start to implement it over a period of time. Now, when we implement over a period of time, we're slowly rolling into the new software. We're slowly rolling into the new policies and procedures. And by doing this, it prevents customers and employees from having a rush of new information, a rush of new things to learn. And it slowly breaks apart our investment over a certain period of time. And it's less of an impact on the organization. Now, there are different alternatives that we could do. We could just keep doing what we're doing. But I believe with living in a technology age, we're going to continue losing competitors and falling behind our competitors, which is not what we want to do. There definitely needs to be a change. Or we merge with our competition. Eventually that will happen. We'll get bought out. But if we merge with our competition, we're going to have to learn new things anyway and probably have to do the same thing. And I know management doesn't want to lose their company because you built it from scratch. Now, the strategic option is adopt, like I said earlier, adopt new policies and procedures, set an investment amount for automated reporting for analysts, and create a software platform for reporting. Now, policies and procedures, that's very easy and quick to do, but it's enforcing it that's going to be the difficult part, and that's something that I propose as well, is keeping someone in charge of enforcing the new policies and procedures. But as far as the software platform goes, that's something that easily could be formulated. Now, I've already, if you look in the final report, I've already set up a use case and a structure of how the software will run. This is just a quick little graph of, you'll see here the information security audit system right in the middle. That's going to be the core. Now, what it's going to generate are client reports and management reports. That way, management will be able to keep track of its auditors better as well. And the auditors will also be able to use this information security audit system by doing the assessment through it. Now, of course, we're going to have some initial investments and whatnot as far as iPads or certain type of tablets that will have this software on. But through that, it'll be a cloud software program as well. And the clients many times we have to request documentation from them. The clients will be able to upload their documentation into the information security audit system, and the auditors won't have to rely on email, not receiving the email, or not receiving secure emails, or losing the emails, deleting the emails. It makes it for a streamlined process. Now, the benefits and risks. Many of the benefits are decreased customer complaints, decreased report generation time, increased revenue, streamlined production. Now, the benefits are very important because this is what the company's ultimate goal is to grow the foothold, grow the business, increase revenue. Now, the risks is the software could require too much of an investment. But as I've planned out in the final report, you'll see that the majority of it's a very simple software program, and hiring a third party to incorporate that into our daily lives, our daily business, won't be very difficult. Now, another risk is employees are unable to learn the new policies and procedures, and they just continue doing what their creative style of auditing. Now, this is where management will have to step up and, like I said earlier, deem someone to enforce these policies and procedures. And employee retention is always an issue, but I think with the compensation pay scale that we have, many of the employees that we have will find their way through. Plus, we have very intelligent, highly educated employees that are very motivated. And then also, the software doesn't eliminate the business problems. Now, the business problems are unsatisfied customers. Now, if you look back, the largest problem we have with our corporation, our organization, is customers are unhappy that it takes so long to get the reports. And that's just part of the business that some are going to be happy, some aren't. But I really think we could reduce the unsatisfaction of the customers if we have an automated report generator. Now, here I have revenue risks, and this is most important to management, I'm sure. Now, with this, sales, if they stay the same with a with the software program, you'll see that God, man, start over.